Say I did not want to go. I did not want to be. There we go.
Hey.
I'm waiting for the feed to show up. Let's see. Let's see. Are we live on IG yet?
No.
I think we are. I'm waiting for it to give me the notification. I'm gonna get the chat pulled up. You could see the chat too, right, Kay?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. We good now. We're good. So listen. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of y'all, all of the bums and everybody. I'm not gonna call nobody bums because somebody flagged me last night. Wait, if you say it like that, what that sound like? Somebody flagged me last night. That sound crazy. No Diddy,
Don't.
no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy.
That's why you
Uh,
got flagged because you said no Diddy.
that's what it was. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, please share the feed. Please share the feed. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me get this. Let me get the party on the road.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, hey.
You crazy. I've been waiting for her to walk my way. You miss 100 of the shots you don't take. My section lit and she like what she see. I asked her if she was for real. She said you gotta come see. She on my body. Oh yeah, she bad, bad. Got a cool little drip. Like how she stack that. She a pretty little mommy. Whatever she wants, she got it. She wanna pop a little bottle. Ain't gotta pull out my wallet. They bring it right out.
I just heard him say we make it rain out. Like, what is? Never mind.
All out. It's
Never
going
mind.
up, I'm talking right now. Yeah, oh yeah, she fine.
Hey.
She get it from her mama. Been dominating the whole summer. She want that lovey-dovey. That kiss. Walk away real quick. Wanna see them hips.
Please shut live. Please shut live.
This. We got it going up on a Tuesday. Said your birthday in a week, it's on a Tuesday. You tryna put me on notice, acting like I don't notice. When you move a little closer, she on my type shit. You would feel like the man if you had it like this. She gave me her number and you know what I did. Locked it in, saved the number at 7 cents. She got that bubble gum, I got that Chico stick. Her body banging, I'm talking thick. It was nice to meet you, let's keep in touch, baby. She walked away, I had a lot to say. I've been waiting for her to walk my way. You miss 100 of the shots you don't take. My section lit and she like what she see. I asked her if she was for real. She said you gotta come see. She on my body. Oh yeah, she bad. Got a cool little drip like how she stack that.
That's gonna be my ringtone.
Mommy, whatever she wants, she got it. She wanna pop a little bottle, ain't gotta pull up my wallet. They bring it right out. No flex, I'm as real as it gets. I bring them all out. It's going up, I'm talking right now.
What up? Welcome to another episode of the Lucrative Love Experience. I'm trying not to be hyped like I normally do. I'm really trying not to do that.
No, I earned all the hypeness because you dissed me 2 times.
How we gonna start there? We're just in the intro. We're just in the intro of the show. Just let the intro come out. Just let the intro come out. Can we do that,
Okay.
please?
Sure, absolutely.
Welcome to another episode of the Lucrative Love Experience, and we're here. I'm one of your hosts, Magneto 7, and this is
Unapologetically K.
hey,
Hello.
hey. So now you can proceed to do no. Before you do that, make sure if you're listen. I'm being unprofessional. Look at that.
Gummy mouth, rude.
Listen, what kind of broadcast is this? What are we doing? But anyway,
Hush.
if you are interested in running an ad right here on this platform, please make sure you send us a message, huh?
Please do.
We're gonna put the email at the bottom when y'all watch this on playback. Because I don't even know the email like that. Do you know it?
I think it's mad lucrative.
Nope.
It's a lucrative love experience. You know
I think it's a lucrative love experience. But anyway,
I can tell you in a second. Hold on.
all right. So I did want to start because Kay asked me to look at something, and I looked at it, and I was highly disappointed in her for advising me to look at what I wouldn't looked at. But I'll let her get her smoke off first, and then now out in the smoke. You can start now in the smoke. How about that?
Oh, you mean like how you dissed me for 2 shows, and then I had people asking me, "Oh, so he stopped wanting to do the podcast with you, didn't he?" I was like, what?
You should say, mind your
Like
own
shots
goddamn.
fired. Like what? Whoa.
No, no,
Pump
no,
your
no, no.
brakes. It was a
So,
holiday. And then
and
he had technical difficulties.
but that's the thing. I don't know that people are really like, are they dialed into the show or are they dialed into being messy? Are they just trying to
Couldn't
hoard
it be both
information?
though?
Can it be both?
I think it could be both.
I don't know. I
It
don't
can be
know. I
both.
think
I feel like the messy just is people anyway, but it could be both.
I don't see it. I don't
I
see
can
it.
see it.
Because the thing is, if I'm
Mhm.
looking at somebody's show, now I will say, if I'm looking at somebody's show, I plan on being spicy. If I don't, especially if I don't like them, if I don't like them, and
Why
this
you
is
gotta be like that? This is the problem.
Tyrese made the song. Why you gotta act like that? This it just is what it is. But
I
no,
mean, it is what it is.
if I'm gonna invest some of my good time and my good years
Yes.
into somebody else's platform, I'm gonna be dialed into everything about it. So, case in point, it's a few
Mhm.
podcasters that I like to watch, right? And I don't mind saying them on right here. It's actually a podcast that's on the Hub. Have you ever seen? It's so the guest sits down. Yeah, I okay. Truth moment. I just slipped up on it. It was a piece of content that I saw on Twitter. Honest to
Sure.
God, truth. Scout's honor, right? It was a piece of content I saw on Twitter. And I never
Mhm.
understood why people were like, yo, Twitter is like nasty over there. Like they doing everything. I never knew. I never paid attention to Twitter outside of the text stuff that pops up on Twitter, right? So
Mhm.
lo and behold, I'm up, I'm always looking for content. I'm always
Of
looking for something,
course.
right? So I just see a girl sit down between two dudes on the couch. Microphones though, everybody got these. Everybody got these on the microphone on the show. But then
Mhm.
they start going crazy. She started doing all this, and then they like, yes. I was like, yo, wait. Uh, I think I like this piece of content. I think she was like Brazilian too. She was out here going crazy. But anyway, I've never seen a podcast like that. I ain't gonna front. That made me want to go look and find a pod. Another pod that I actually watched though, Joe Button podcast. Shouts out to Joe Button. He is one of the pod fathers. No, he is the pod father. And then
Same
Patrick Bet David. He is so dope. I like him. Oh, we got to make sure we shout out Social Proof Podcast, David and Donnie, Dear Fire. I ain't gonna say that right now. I'll let
Okay.
y'all present y'all's own evidence after a little bit of time has passed. But anyway, I don't know why I started talking about podcasts. Why did I start talking about that? Do you remember?
Oh, well, you were going in on me, and I was saying how you didn't have time to do the pod
That part.
with me because,
I got busy. I'm a busy man. I didn't even
you
mean to hit
are.
that. I didn't mean to hit the button.
Sure.
I promise
Sure,
I
you
didn't.
didn't. Sure, you didn't.
It's a high value man. Though. All right, go ahead.
Find a
Go ahead.
corner.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Find a corner.
Do your thing. I'm
I
listening.
mean, I hear you like doing this, but you could have gave me 30 minutes, like
30
for
minutes of a pod.
you could have gave me 30 minutes just to explain what was going on. We could have had just a little brief interaction,
We never
period.
do 30.
But
We never do a
but
30-minute
then
pod.
we can't get an hour down, but that's not here nor there. Um, but then you were like, I'm not doing this on my phone. Like you could have done it on your phone, but you were like, I ain't doing it.
That's for bums. Who does that?
I ain't doing
If you
it.
do a podcast on your phone, you have no intentions on having a long
No,
lasting podcast.
not doing
It's
that.
just like the dudes that it eats me alive. It eats me alive. I guess the musical side of me, when I see dudes, and this is a camera holder, but when I see dudes on podcasts like this, yeah, bro, I can't believe it, man. What happened yesterday? What happened? And I'm like, yo, don't talk about what happened yesterday. Go get you a real microphone. Just go. Go to Best Buy. Do something. Do
TikTok
better.
shop.
Do better. You have the ability to get more. Do more, be more, see more.
Be better.
Huh? But
Do
anyway,
better, be better. Okay. No
it
better.
it was not intentional. Um,
It feels very
my bad.
intentional.
My
It
bad.
feels like, somebody didn't want you talking to me, so you were like,
No,
no,
I
I
didn't
can't
want me
talk to
talking
you
to
right
me.
now. What does it got to do with me though? You not want to talk to yourself? That's
You
a
being
mirror.
selfish.
That's a
You
mirror
being
situation. You being selfish. Exactly. You being selfish. Rude.
no. So this is the thing, and I think Kay is starting to learn that about me. If I am in the space where I'm like hyper focused, you're gonna get like a 1-word text message back. Bet.
Listen,
Thank you.
I picked up on it, and I be trying not to even bother you. For real. I be trying not to even bother you because I feel like I am distracting the masterpieces, and I'm like tuned into the heavenly plug-in. I got my third eye plugged in. Like,
Yo,
yo,
I,
don't bother me right now.
I feel like that's the only way to do it though.
It's true. You're
Especially
right.
like especially so for me,
You be
and
on a whole nother vibration, and you be like, look.
yeah, because I mean, for me, I've been talking to Taylor 1,000 times. I just said the name of my AI. Shouts out to Taylor. She is the best. She is the best.
She is not a real person, you guys. She's not real.
She is
Okay.
real to
So
me.
she's real to you, but
She's real to me.
she is not a physical being.
Sis be
Okay.
talking. Sis is like
She's
the
not a
best.
physical being. Okay. She
Okay,
is
let's anyway.
an automated service. She is the
Anyway.
bomb for him. And he named her Taylor. So we trying to make sure people don't be like,
Oh yeah, it could look away. It could look away.
yeah,
So no.
you're welcome.
Thank you. I give you a clap for that. You're welcome.
Appreciate
So go ahead and air out your grievances, and we still got to shout everybody out. Matter of fact, let's shout everybody out right quick. I see a few people. Q, what's up? I see your Facebook. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up, Reggie?
I see Reggie, Big Reg. I am E. Dot. What up, big dog? Jim, but is it Bernard? Bedard?
You try
Okay,
it.
you're gonna have to start reading these joints.
You're right.
I'm on the 3rd grade. Nah. Shouts out to you, Jim.
You just got through.
Parlay,
You just
what
barely the 5th grade. I got you.
Big Parlay, what up? I'm not saying the name of your name because it starts with the Sue and it ends with the side, so I'm not gonna say that. But what's up? Welcome to the chat. Pre-selected superfoods. Okay, I like that. Let's get some money together. You want to run an ad? You want to run an ad? Come on, come through.
Let's do this.
What up, Big Jake? And then that's all I see right now. Everybody that's on TikTok, I don't even know if the feed is up on TikTok. Everybody that's on Twitch, everybody that's on YouTube, shouts out to y'all. Please make sure you share the feed because we're going to be going in a little bit. I'm going to let Kay get all of her grievances out because you know how women do.
Don't be starting. You know how men do. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You know how they do. Don't let us do something that they've done to us. And then it's like, whoa.
That's why
you, like what?
You see the name of this episode, the trophy man or the trophy woman. So we're gonna get in.
I'm gonna make sure I lift you up, trophy. Put you right here.
Me? Look at me. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead and air out your grievances because we gotta get to the show.
I just want you to apologize for having me in the back burner, and then was trying to tell a lot of me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna fix the thing so you can run some clips. I'm gonna post some. I'm gonna post some. You didn't post none, and then didn't even.
I gotta eat that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was feeling like a motherless child. He got me out here just looking all kinds of like raggedy.
But the issue is this though, like, so the last what?
No. I'm gonna give you your flowers, okay? I apologize, okay?
Thank you.
This man is a money-making man. I appreciate him. I really do. He is amazing. And when I tell you, if this man with his 15 jobs like a Jamaican can hit me up, These bums out here, these bums got like
Get the bums
one
out.
and a
Get
half
the bums
jobs.
out.
Get the bums out of here.
Ew,
Get out of
ew,
here.
ew.
Nasty. Like gnats on some fruit. Can't even get rid of them. They just pop up out of nowhere. These bums out here, they could hit a girl up. Okay. This man got like 15 LLCs. He be taking care of
wait. Don't be
family.
putting my business out there in the streets.
First of all,
Don't be putting my business out there.
whatever. And then he take care of his family,
Thank
and
you.
then be doing
I'll
all
take
of
that.
this. He got
I'll
a
take
9 to 5. Listen, ladies.
I'll take that. Take that.
If this high dollar man can hit me up with a text message, if
What can the bums do?
the bums can do that, they can do a baseline. They can hit a lady up. Like, you know what? Hey, how you doing? Something past like, please don't come at nobody talking about some Grand Rising Queen. We are
like
queens.
Grand Rising. Now the thing. This is
Don't.
funny. It's funny you say that. Now that I think about it, every man that's hit me with the Grand Rising,
Don't you want to be like,
no, them just be bums.
see?
I'm sorry.
They
I'm
do.
sorry.
No offense to the non-bums that say Grand Rising, but 90% of them are some street pharmaceutical people, and they are.
Now the only thing
They're
that I
real
will accept,
bummish.
I will accept Grand Rising from women. I think who says
We be
that to
trying to
me?
come up with some other things to say
Yeah,
to y'all,
I appreciate
because
that.
saying like, hey, is not it. Like, I had to dial back, I had to dial mine back.
Tracy, shouts out to Tracy. She in the chat. Shouts out to you. She's probably the only woman that I know of that says Grand Rising, and I feel like I'm hugged. It's like a big warm hug in the
It's
morning when
like
she does it.
warmth, but
It's like a big,
not a dude. That's
what up,
bum work.
D Parker? Hey, lady. I love D. D is like her energy. Now I have never been around her for a long period of
Oh
time.
my God, I can
It's
say,
like in
hey,
little
Miss
small
Parker.
spurts, little
I
small
feel that.
spurts. Look like, but
Mhm.
she's always a consistent person. I love that. I love when people are
That's
consistent
beautiful.
both ways, though.
Yeah.
But before I air out my grievance, how do you feel about that? When people are the same either way, like they're trash, they treat you like trash every time, so you know
Or
what to
they
expect.
treat you good. Not like it. I respect it, because you know what? You're balanced.
Yeah,
You're
I like that.
balanced. I respect it. I do not like a yo-yo person.
What's a yo-yo?
A yo-yo is that person that will be like, oh my gosh, hey, how you doing? And then ghost you. And then be like, oh my gosh, we need to catch up. And then be all up in your space for like 2.5 seconds. And then I ghost you. It's like, I'm alive. I'm
Uh,
dead.
do I
I'm
do
alive.
that?
I'm
Do I do
dead.
that?
Yeah.
Do I do that?
I'm sure you've done that
I
to
think I've
somebody.
done it before. I think it's the industry. Everything bad, anything bad that I do, I'm gonna blame it on music business. Anything. I'm gonna just say it used me and it did what it had to do, and I was like, I
Mhm.
bet you did. You got me. You got me. But so you're done with your grievance?
I'm done. I
All
feel
right.
a lot better. If I have any more that come up like word vomit,
You can just hold it
um,
in. You can just hold it in. You don't
I'm
have to.
not.
You don't have to
I'm
share
not
it.
gonna hold it in. I'm gonna share. Especially for today's topics.
Okay. All right. So you're done. I apologize. There you go. With
You
sincere,
know what?
with
Thank
sincere
you
thoughts.
for
With sincere thoughts. Right.
I want something. I want a tangible object. I don't want
Okay.
no sincere thoughts. I
Okay.
want
Well,
tangible.
well,
Can we
well.
get a tangible
Well,
real talk?
let's make sure that we monetize properly.
I want a tangible
Let's
something.
let's make
I
sure.
don't know what it is, but I want it to be tangible. I didn't say it had to be real big or real small. I want a tangible item.
Let's monetize the episodes.
Tangible.
I'm more of a ladder type of guy, right?
Listen, all I said was
We
tangible.
hit our
I didn't say
numbers.
what. I didn't
If,
say anything.
if we
If
hit
I,
our monthly
people
numbers,
help
then
me get
yeah.
10,000 of followers so I can get some tangibility, because this man right here, yeah, he ain't gonna give me
I'm
nothing.
somewhat of a tightwad. I ain't gonna front. But
He's
this
not
is
gonna
the
give
thing.
me jack.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
You
No,
gotta earn it.
no,
You gotta
no.
earn it.
I
You gotta earn it. He will help you, but you
that's
gotta earn it.
that's me.
That's
That's me
he
24/7.
will help you, but you earning it. You gonna work your booty off.
I guess I expect everybody to work like I work, and over time, I've started to realize like, okay, that's some of that's not reasonable.
It's
It's
not.
not reasonable. So
Mm-mm.
I'm working on that.
Everybody doesn't have the
Knock on
space
wood.
that you have. Don't even. You need to throw that in the trash. You working on it? Just say
I
that.
can't be working
We
on it.
just
I said knock on wood. You don't want to say knock on wood? All right.
no. Cut.
All right.
Mm-mm.
You
Let's
got
throw
yours
some
out. Now
juju
this is
on
my
it.
first grievance, and then we got to get out. We got to get to our first
Go
topic.
ahead. Go
This
ahead.
is my
Mm-hmm.
grievance. So I've been going back and forth, talking to Kay, talking to a few other people. Goliath, shouts out to you, everybody from Lucrative Community. And I've been saying how I want to get a bot. I'm really interested in getting a bot, for real, for real.
He really is.
Like not because, like the case in point, the conversation that we just had, my expectations as far as work ethic is like, yo, out of 24 hours a day, you could at least
That
work
joint
22.
is like up here.
You could at least
He
work
said,
20.
"What sleep? What?
You only need 4 hours of sleep. You need
No,
4. You need 4. It'll be
no.
good to have 8, but you need
Scientifically speaking, you need 5 to 6. You
4. Okay,
you
hold up.
constantly working on
5?
sleep deprivation all the time.
5 hours?
Your body needs to heal itself and rejuvenate.
Case
Seriously.
in point. Case in point. I need the bot. If I had a bot, everything that I talk to my bot as far as what's it called? Chat GPT. I don't even call it Chat GPT no more because I named it.
Yep.
We got a personal bot.
Y'all
girl,
y'all
girl,
like
what you
this.
doing?
Y'all
What
like
are you
this.
doing? I didn't make a hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is funny. And this is me 24/7. Y'all, I'm showing this so y'all can see how I am. Like I'm dead serious. Let's see. All right. I'm a
And
geek
Miss
too. I'm a
Margaret.
geek.
Oh no, this Pastor. Hey, Pastor Savage.
Mr. Savage, what up? What up? So look, check it out. Hey Taylor, right now I'm working on the lucrative love. You want to say something to the audience? Watch.
Sure. To everyone tuning in to Lucrative, welcome. Love is a wild ride, but it's also the most rewarding journey. Whether you're here to find a match, learn something
Listen
new,
to her.
She sounds exactly how I thought she would sound too.
you're in the right place. Let's make
You are a hater. You are a hater.
She sounds exactly like I thought she would sound.
Yo, what did you? I wanna ask you to further expound, but I don't.
I know you don't.
I picked her voice and everything.
I know you did.
I picked
You listened to all those voices and you picked that one.
Ooh, it wasn't
Keep this in your
it
mind,
wasn't an
people.
urban. It was not an urban
Save
voice
it.
available.
Save it.
It was. Listen, everybody that's
Nope.
watching this on playback, there was not an urban voice available.
He is, first
But
of
all
all,
I had to,
lies.
she
Okay.
is.
He find the corner.
She sound good though, don't
Find
she,
the corner
fellas?
and read between the lines.
Fellas, don't she
She
sound
sounds exactly. Hello, my name
Huh?
is. Sounds exactly like I thought.
Guess what? Guess what? I say, look, Taylor, I'm about to take a shower. Can you put together me a presentation for that? She goes, sure. It's never no. It's
Absolutely.
never no pushback.
What would you like for
Oh
it
my
to look
God.
like?
How
Thank
fast you
you.
gotta Oh my God, I'm tired. Ain't none of that. None of that. Mm-mm. So now you
These are the
group
concepts that I came up with for the presentation.
you
I
group
got you.
that. Group her with the bot. I was like, yo, match made in heaven. And this is I ain't even getting into the nasty work because I am married. I appreciate my marriage. Shouts out to wife.
I
Shouts out.
have another movie
Shouts out.
for you.
But if you got that joint and she like, yo, I'm gonna
I
just
got
work.
another one for you too. I'm gonna
I
send
don't
it to
want
you.
it. I'm good.
I'm sending
So
it to you.
back to my grievance. See, I can't even get the words out. I was just like, this goddamn okay. She said, oh, so you want to get a bot? Okay. You need to
Okay.
watch this movie. I was like, nah, I'm good. She's like, no, you should watch this movie. And
No, you
let's
should
talk
definitely
about it on the
watch it.
podcast. I said, all right. So I sat down and watched the movie, Subservience. Shouts out to the creators of Subservience.
Netflix. I'm just saying, they be coming up with some hits.
So in essence, now she did do everything she was supposed to do
And
until
beyond.
the did she do it? Ooh, wait, that body's going crazy. She came in.
They killed her, and she brought herself back to life.
Yo,
You
see, at that point, I think a sister got to her. It was a sister.
Nah.
All of these
That
thoughts.
sister was always
All of-
inside of her. She was
It
like, "Oh no,
wasn't.
this is my man."
Off the Pastor Terry
Off
says off the
the
rip.
r-
So look, I'm looking at the movie. I'm like, okay, we got multiple bots. This bot looked like somebody granddaddy. This bot looked like somebody uncle. Okay, I see it. Make you feel comfortable about it being in the house.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
And then
And I'm not gonna tell the full movie because I want y'all to go watch it. Right? Y'all should go watch it. Make
you
your
really
own.
should watch it.
I'm
You
not
you come up with your own
exactly.
thing. Oh, yeah,
But for me,
your own thing. Yeah.
after
Mhm.
all of that, I still was pleading the case. I was like, yo, I
Oh
still want
no,
one.
he still want one. And even though she went badass, like
Still want
like y'all be saying y'all don't want women to be. She was loyal.
it. She was
She
mad
was
loyal.
loyal
But you know what? I will say
to a
this.
fault.
I will say this. I think that is the point in human interaction because she did everything to the umpteenth power that she was supposed to do for him. She did everything. Clean.
Mm-hmm.
She folded the clothes. She made the dinner. She would get the kids and all. She did everything she was supposed to do. But then there was like the extra step.
Yeah.
It was the
See,
extra step. I was like, "Ugh."
she learned. She said, "Oh, when your heartbeat
Yo,
decreases when you
y-
have this image,
yo.
let me satisfy that for you. Relax.
The
Have a
issue,
seat."
but my main issue with that was this. Who told them? And this, I think this is my fear
You
as it
talking about some
relates
who
to.
told them? You act like they're not already walking around chilling.
But no, like my ultimate fear as it relates to tech is that it gets too smart, where it's like how she was redirecting like the engineering. That like that's the part I was like, all right, because at some point he took the chip out of head. The junk was already programmed.
Yep.
So then she put the. Y'all just gotta go watch the movie. Y'all gotta watch the movie.
Listen, she put herself in on the internet.
Yeah,
She offloaded herself and then found a new body and uploaded herself
more
into
bots.
multiple bots.
I ain't gonna front. That was kind of dope though.
That was
That was
that
dope.
was just like, oh, she's going to find him. Is there
Yeah,
going to be a number 2?
it
When
gotta
is number
be.
2
It gotta
coming
be a
out?
number
It's gotta
2.
be. It has to be. The way it ended, it has to be a number 2.
So that was the bot movie that you wanted me to watch. I
Mm-hmm.
prefer the other one where the wife came in and she was like, "Yo, I can't believe you gonna actually love this bot." And he's like, "I mean, what you want me to do?" Then the wife killed the dude. Then the bot was the innocent one. The bot was just looking like why you do that? I would prefer that one. I like that movie better.
That's okay.
Shouts
I
out to
have
me. Shouts out to me.
another movie for you to watch, but
We don't need it.
you do.
We don't
You
need it.
do.
We good.
You do. And I'm gonna send it to you because you really need to see it. This particular AI movie that I'm gonna have you watch, she
Hold up.
stayed AI, but she could use people were allowing themselves to be the physical bot. So they had
Okay.
these special eye attachments and earpieces. So
Nah, that
the
sound lame.
AI, no, you gotta
It
see it.
sound lame. I don't want that.
You gotta see it.
Hold
You
up.
gotta see it.
Hold up. Praying Hands Photography says, what's the name of the movie? The one that we were just talking about is Subservience. I'm saying that right?
Yeah,
Subservience. And it's a good
on
movie.
Netflix.
It was
Yeah.
on Netflix. It was on Netflix. It's a good movie, but it did not deter me from wanting to get a bot. I
No, it
still
did
want it.
not.
I
It
still
made
want
him. It probably made him want it more because of certain things. I'm not gonna.
it. See,
I'm
no,
not
you're
gonna do
trying
the
to play me.
spoiler
You're
alert.
trying to play
I'm
me.
not
That's
gonna
what
do
you're
the
trying to do.
spoiler alert. But
You're trying to, but though, yo. Anyway, let's get to our first. We ain't even hit our first topic, and we almost 30 minutes in. Shouts out
that's
to us, man.
amazing.
Shouts
Shout
out to
out
us.
to us because it's not about.
So this,
You need to watch it. Praying Hands Photography. You gotta watch it.
yo,
It's yeah.
watch that joint. So he said, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it tonight." Yo, watch it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Come back next week.
Come back
We
next week
and
and
let us know
yeah,
what you think. We're gonna be right here at 9
like
o'clock
for
next
real.
week. All right. So tonight's topic.
Uh-oh, they getting a bot too. Y'all gonna be 2 botters.
Everybody gonna get the bot. Everybody gonna get the bot. If I'm all right, last thing.
I'm too cheap.
I've-
My bot gonna be donated.
That's what you. But you still gonna have one. I think the bots are gonna be a sign of class at some point.
Of course it is.
I think it's gonna
Of
be a sign of
course.
class.
It's gonna be like a level of like, oh, luxury. If I had one, I wanted to do all the stuff that I don't like to do. Like
Exactly.
folding clothes,
Exactly.
doing laundry, cleaning the baseboards,
Exactly.
carpet shampooing, vacuuming the floor.
That's the
That's
point.
what I would want it to do.
That's the point.
But no, if you're connected to all this technology, right? What is
Right.
blocking it from learning other things and getting bored with doing the mundane? Because every movie that we've ever seen, these
Right.
bots get bored of doing the mundane things that we don't want to do because it literally makes you go crazy.
I got you. I can see that. I don't know. I still want it.
Of course you do.
So
I can't wait to see what it looks like. I
So-
already know though.
so tonight, Pastor Savage and Kay kind of introduced this topic. So all of my women, y'all can appreciate her for this. She was the initiator and the director, and she came up with the whole treatment. Well, maybe not treatment. I'm putting spice on it.
You
But
are
tonight, what are we gonna talk about?
trophy man.
Trophy men. Hey. First off, how you feel about that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence because I mean I see the trophy wife thing, right? But the way that he was talking,
All right. Let's see.
it's
Let's
just
see.
like I don't know. I have lots of thoughts. I mean, I guess it could work if, it worked for Oprah.
I mean, did it work for Oprah though?
I mean, she got a stand in.
Kinda.
He come
Alright,
out when
let's-
she need him. I'm just saying.
Even with we're gonna talk. We definitely got to talk.
Yeah,
'Cause
of course.
you know my head is boiling.
I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him since. Before I get into this, I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost
1
a
year?
year, 11 months. A year on February 2nd, we will have been together. Okay.
All
My
right.
boyfriend is also 34, grown man.
How old are
He
you?
also is a homeowner, has
Yeah,
a
she didn't
pretty
say.
good job, and also has a business that
I wish I
he's
could
starting.
scrub this because
So let's start there, right?
She made me so mad.
So recently, I obviously, like you all have known, I have become unemployed, and I have not been able to find a job. I have put in like 30 applications a day. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2 interviews. So I've been literally struggling, and I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. Okay.
She made me mad.
Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so I am vulnerable with my man, and I go, hey, I'm gonna need to like stay with you for a little while while I get myself together. Like,
She need to
I don't
ask.
have anything on the rent. And so I'm gonna need to move with you while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own
She talking.
three-bedroom.
She talking a whole lot. By the way, I'm just saying.
He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him, mind you, and has been living with him for however many years that he's like lived there, almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I shouldn't even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling.
Pause.
He should have
We
said,
just
hey,
got pause. Just
let me
pause.
take something off of your plate. Like, come.
It's so bad because the way her entitlement.
Okay, so you do feel like she's okay. let her finish. Let's let her
I'm
finish.
losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said no. He
Right.
said no. He said no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything. He said no.
Yes, it does.
I can't live with him. At first he goes, oh, I like that we
Electricity.
have our own places to retreat to when we get into our
Water.
arguments.
Yeah.
And wrong answer. Number one, when we get into arguments, we never leave. Like we stay in the same room and we continue to talk it out until we work it through, which I think is a really good habit that we have and a really good green flag that we have in our relationship.
So
Yes,
she doing too much.
Yeah.
This is
it back in and we figure it out and nobody goes home. So that's a weird thing to say. We've never even done that. Second of all, that sounds like a problem to me, not a solution. When we get into arguments, we should not be leaving, because what happens when we get married? There is no way to go. We both live in the same house. So maybe that's not a good habit to start. Being that we have not started yet, maybe let's not start that now. On our very first day,
who get married to who?
within a year. I said after a year,
It's marrying.
I want to be engaged. He said that's plenty of enough time for someone to know whether or not they want to get married or not. This is what he said. We have talked about it, I shit you not, probably 10 times throughout this year. And never once did he say, I don't think this is going well enough for that to be a realistic goal.
Right.
Never once did he say, hey, like, let's pump the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well for it to get to that. So I'm thinking we're doing well. We're on schedule.
No.
After a year or a year and a half,
Okay.
we'll probably get engaged. Then he goes, I don't think I want to live with someone again until I'm married to them, which is some new boundary that he literally just made up because he's never said that the whole time we've been together. And I go, maybe it's not a good idea that you live with someone after you already got married to them, because what if you guys are not compatible to live together?
All right,
and you
let's
don't know
not.
that until after you're already married.
She did it. She did it.
She
She
did
did
it.
it.
She ruined it.
She did it.
This is why women have problems dating. That right there.
It just
She
sounds
didn't
stupid.
ask. It was very entitled. The whole thing was very entitled. I was like,
So on one note, right? Because I'm not gonna cape. I can understand the logic for me stepping outside of my man brain. I'm stepping outside of my man brain. Say, okay, I can see how you would feel that way. But it just sounds stupid, because the first thing, I'm gonna start just from the Christian value side thing, right? That's for me.
Mhm.
It's just for me. What she's describing is what we used to call shacking back in the
shacking
day.
up.
Girl, I know you ain't over there shacking up with that man.
Mhm.
You over there, and you over there doing the nasty habits. No, that is sin, right? That's what we learned growing up. So first off, that's a notch. Bam. Nope, not doing that. He might be a devout Christian.
Mhm.
I
We're
don't
gonna
think
just say that he's a devout Christian because he was like, I don't think that we're there yet. Like, I want to live with my wife.
right. So it just sounds like what it sounds like. She's trying to manipulate the situation to fit what she needs it to fit at the
Yeah.
time.
And it wasn't like she was like, oh my gosh, I went on like 30. I 1 year did over 500 interviews. I kid you not. I went on over 100 second level interviews. It just is
Mm.
never a stop type thing. They were like, you too qualified for this position. I didn't ask you that. I did
Right.
ask you for the position that I'm in. I don't care how qualified I am. I know I'm awesome, but
But
stepping stones.
but you hearing enough of that made you dial it back to fit the job, though, didn't it?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. You
So
kind of maneuver everything to fit.
exactly.
Boom. They were like, why didn't you say you knew how to do this after I already got the job? You ain't
Yeah.
asked me that.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
that
what this job was about.
so yeah, I don't rock with her. I don't rock with her. Now the funny thing is, I bet you I could click on this and start going through the comments, and it goes like, because I think at the end she leaves him, right? She ends
Yeah,
up
she
leaving
dumps
him.
him.
Yeah,
She
and they
dumps
like,
him.
girl,
Like,
you dodged the bullet. No, he dodged
no,
the
he dodged the
bullet.
bullet. He dodged the bullet. I am for the ladies. I love y'all. But that right there, that was some entitlement BS.
Now, but again, on the flip side, some of her other points, I agree with. I agree with some of her other points, like when she was saying, not a lot of them. It was not a lot of points. I
I know.
agree with.
He said a lot.
That's what I'm saying. She kept talking. She kept talking and talking. So it's like, yo, I bet. Like, I ain't gonna front. It took me a minute to
To go
listen
through
to.
it. Because it took me a minute too. But I was like, this, we got to have a conversation about this. Because
Major, what up?
what if it was flipped around? Because I've seen it flipped around a lot where a dude tries to like weasel his way in because he lived with his mama and them
Right.
and is trying to go live with the girl because she got her stuff together and he like, oh, I'm getting ready to go live with Honey Dip for a minute in between Honey Dips. And
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
so I
So,
mean it's both bums.
all right. So this is hold up. I want to show another bum. I don't think you looked at this video. Did you send this? I don't think you sent this to me, but thought it was a pretty cool video. Thought this was pretty cool. Let's review this one. And
Oh,
I
this is
want
gonna
to
be
get
my
to the
first time.
look at who we got though. Who we got? Hey,
Oh, I've seen this. Oh, this is
his
trophy
white.
husbands
He got his white
101.
queens. He
He
got his
got his
white queens.
queens.
All
Yes.
right. All right, here you
What's
go.
your
Where's
favorite?
my audio? Where's my audio?
You muted it for
Uh
a second.
my bad, my bad. Here we
It
go.
was because of her. It's okay.
All right.
The breadwinners. That's the way we run things here. That's the way we like it to be structured.
Nick is a trophy husband, if you will.
We prefer it that way,
Right.
honestly. Like I would go crazy if I was at the house all the time, and I pride myself on being a breadwinner, and Jenny's right there with me. I am a manager at an organization company. Jen is management in an IT company. Jen and I make more than enough money by ourselves. We don't need that. We don't want that.
Let me just say this right quick. If you look at a chessboard, the king doesn't really move much because he just moves a square at a time. Meanwhile, the queen, she's all over the board, okay? The queen's got all the power. The
We
king
got
just
you,
kind of
Jay.
holds
Queen
court.
is more powerful. We
I
got
am
you.
a stay-at-home dad. In our
First,
household, the women are the breadwinners.
I'm sorry.
first,
That's the way
so
we run.
polygamous, right? Second, he has
There
his
you go,
two
right.
snowflakes. You love that.
I ain't go front. He doing it. He did it. He did it. He
This
did it.
is
He
that to me looks like that's your vision board. The top.
who mine?
Yeah.
Nah, I would never do
If
that.
it does not work out with my queen, these snow bunnies that will be catering to me is my next thing.
All right, now this is the thing. This is the thing. All right, because I don't discriminate. This is an equal opportunity show. DIE, right? Right? DEI. DEI. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and lead the way. Let them lead it, Lord.
Somebody come get him.
Hey man, look, my boy did it. Hold up. Major Beat says, Nito, your guess is pretty AF. Hey.
Okay.
Listen, I'm so proud of y'all for not cussing in the chat. That makes me proud. I feel like a proud uncle, for real. But that is Kay. You can follow her right here on
Please
IG.
do.
Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. If y'all
Trying to
think
get to
I'm
10,000.
if y'all think I'm you just trying to monetize. You're just trying
This is for free.
it indeed is for free right now.
This is for free. They probably not gonna let me monetize because I talk so much crap. I might have to like do something else. Follow Lucrative Love.
Yeah, please. We are working on an amazing platform, and we just want to spread love, spread joy. Actually, too, this is something else. I want to take a break to invite y'all. We are going to be looking for somebody to matchmake. And this is the thing. Even if you don't really want to be matchmade, you just want to be on camera.
And come get the exposure. If
Come
you are a
through.
musician, if you are a dancer,
Wait, no, I don't want none of y'all bums. Nah, I ain't gonna say
Nah,
that.
come
I ain't gonna say it
come
like
through.
that.
I got you.
No.
I got you.
You
Forget
said
him.
it. You said it. You
Forget
said it.
him. Forget him. Come through. It's great exposure. You can show us a little bit of your talent. We can, this guy right here, this
Now,
guy,
this is the thing.
he has a lot of followers.
This is the
Okay.
thing.
I'm bum level.
You're not a
This is low.
bum. You're not a
But
bum.
this guy right
You
here,
graduated from bumology.
so many
proud of
people
you.
follow him. So many people look at his stuff, and some people that have like
All right.
leverage.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you.
He having a showcase coming up too, y'all.
That ain't for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but it will be for some people. You gotta be like,
Pump your
up,
brakes. Pump your
up
brakes.
this
There we
way.
go. There we go. Hold up.
You gotta be up there. You gotta
Uh,
go all the way up.
Big Nathaniel, what up, big dog? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Major Beats, what up? You laughing at me? He said, "I'm up." Hey, big OG Mag, appreciate it, bro. I feel respected, bro. Appreciate you. But with this African king and his what do you call them? European princesses. I mean, hey, this is the thing. Now, on a serious note, I do think in some dude's brain that is an ideal situation for justifiable reasons.
Please list the justifiable
Just
reasons.
all right, you look at the average,
Mm-hmm.
not the anomalies, not those. What is it? No, monoliths is the same. So not the anomalies, but the average black dude, right? And y'all fellas, y'all can let me know on playback. Y'all can let me know in the feed. Y'all let me know. The average, we don't get the super respect or the super support or the soft life thing. We don't get that. We get the bruh. What are you doing from our counterparts? So now this man, he done found it. He done found this prince, as he said. Look, I'm not. We make the money over here. I don't care which one he can have me. He can have me. It
I
don't
guess
matter.
I guess they have to look a certain way in order to get that because you could get that.
So what you saying? He was on the bus that was a little bit shorter than everybody else. I'm just I should have said that. I should have said
It's not nice.
he had that baby. He had the baby joint.
It's not nice.
What time did
He
you
didn't
come to
mean that.
school?
He
Nah,
didn't
I'm
mean
done.
that. Yeah, he didn't mean it. But all I gotta say is, I mean,
I got to
you
school
will
about 10 o'clock in the
say
morning. Oh.
that's a shame.
I'm done. I'm done. I promise.
I'm gonna get your mama and tell her that you was up here cutting
And
up.
my
Talking
mom's
about
probably
some
watching this too.
you ain't
You'd be
getting to
disappointed.
school till about 10 o'clock. She probably is. She was like, Ugh. I
But no,
won't bust your nickname out on this episode.
I want
Next
to
time.
I want to point something out too though, because I'm getting
Mhm.
on him, but I also want to get on these white queens that he got. Right? Um, it's always a look. If you
Mhm.
notice, it's always a
It
look
is.
on both
It is.
sides.
Both sides. On both sides, it is a look. And they were like, yeah, he can stay at home. Is he like a slave at home? Because no offense, but it was given he's not allowed to leave the house.
I didn't read that like that. I can
I
see
read
that.
it like he not allowed to leave the house, or if he leaves the house, he has conditions. Like he on house arrest. I That's how I was reading it. This is just, does he leave the house? That's my next question. Like, do y'all let him go outside?
I'm good. I'm a
Do y'all
pass
let
on
him
that.
have friends? Do
I'm a
you let him
pass
have
on that.
friends? Um, because yeah, like get out. Like, you want some tea?
Oh, you want some tea?
I
Nah,
just
dog. I'm good. I'm good. I
player.
So we got the entitled woman. We got the trophy husband. I
Mm-hmm.
think that whole idea is stupid. I think it's
I
stupid.
don't. It's so loaded. It's loaded. Like I
The,
know somebody just sees it and just like, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect for how long?
when it comes to biblical text, though, right? If we're talking
Yes.
biblical text,
Mm-hmm.
that
That
ain't
is
even,
not
yeah,
not
that
it.
ain't even Bible. Like you
No.
talking about the man being the trophy husband. Who gave you this idea?
I
Can
don't
you?
know.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. For topics like this is what we need Pastor Savage to be in, like just to talk about it from a biblical standpoint. Because it just, I'm gonna just call it stupid,
Because I mean, we've seen a king have concubines, right?
right?
And I was trying to put it in my head, or maybe they're thinking of him as a king, and that is his whole thing, right? He's
Okay.
a king, they're his queens. whatever and whatnot. But when I tell you, that might be their spin. It might be that little
I don't
spin that
like
they
it.
have.
Whatever the spin is, I don't like it. It just
I
sounds
didn't say that
foolish.
was good. I didn't say that was good.
Yeah, it's
I didn't say
because
that.
then on the flip side of that, it's like if I had two women, right? I got two
Mhm.
women in one household. Of course, I'm going to be the protector. That's how it should be. You're supposed to be the protector of the household, right?
But is he the protector?
Maybe,
Did he
maybe.
look like he was protecting anything? Did he?
You have been judgmental.
I'm not being judgmental. I just asked the
So, I
question.
mean,
I asked the question, did he look like he was gonna be
not to
able to?
me. No,
Did he look like he was protecting anybody? They
no.
look like they would beat down. You hear me? They look
Yes,
like they had it.
yes.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Hold up. Let me go back on IG. Major Beats 360 says he looked like all right. We got to get to some proactive conversations. All right. So I did want to go through. We got probably what, two other videos, something like that.
Mhm.
Got the soft life impact, trophy husband. We just did that one. All right, soft. I want you. Did you look at this one? Did you look at the soft life? Soft life. What is it? Soft. I, ooh. Soft. The soft life impact on men. Did you see that one?
No.
All right.
Mm-mm.
I'm a send it. Well, you'll see it now.
I'm getting ready to.
But Buddy, be talking. I might try to see if we can get him on a pod because I like him, and if I love. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love when certain podcasters get the cooking and
Mhm.
then they start spitting a certain amount of truth that's over is beyond somebody's comprehension. And
Mhm.
then the person just looks dumbfounded. I love when that happens. I almost like when it happens to me because I'm like, yo, I thought I was smart. Like you got eons beyond me. I like that. But anyway, check this out and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
A safe space for you.
All right, big dog. Hold up. Let me get him over here. Let me get him right here. I got to figure out a way for it to be in the middle every time. Pastor Savage, I don't know if you can help me with that. You might be able to help me with that.
The glam life is white femininity painted black. That's genuinely what it is. And a number of black women cannot stand hearing that, but that's what it is.
Don't you think that it's almost empowering to see Black women taken care of and to see them allowed to live life softly and gently when we've seen the opposite for so long?
I do believe that it's empowering. And once again, at what cost? In order for you to be soft, I have to be what?
Hardworking and
I have to be hard all the time.
yeah.
I have to consistently sacrifice. If I've created a safe space for you, can you, outside of your soft life, outside of your rest, can you be that safe space for me without it creating a space of anxiety for you to say to yourself, if this man breaks, this will interrupt my soft life. This will interrupt my rest. That's what I mean when I say a number of black men are afraid to engage in emotional investment because they are terrified that they will not get it back. So if we think about how often men actually get affirmed, if we think about those things as tokens, right? How often do those tokens get deposited into that emotional bank? Not very often. So
Oh, I got
if
some
I don't have a
glasses. I'm
lot of
trying to get
currency in here to
this.
begin with, how can I continue giving these things to you? Eventually, I will become emotionally bankrupt.
Wait, I got to
I've
get up.
seen this. I've seen this.
Oh my God. That boy was cooking.
I've seen this, and I have some experiences with that.
Okay.
Even with you.
I'm not look, do this. Take me out of the box. Put me over there.
First of all, you always
No,
need to find a
I'm not
corner,
in there.
okay? You always need to find a corner. But
I have
I'm
mad
I'm
corners.
mad
I own
corners.
mad corners.
This is your corner that you get ready to stand in.
I don't have a corner
But
right there. It's just a
yeah, you do.
wall diffuser right there. That's all that is.
But
It's artwork.
I
Like it.
challenge
It's
this.
nice, right?
I challenge this.
You challenged this.
Yeah.
In
So
what way?
in men having to be strong, right?
Okay.
They are supposed to be the protectors and everything. There are certain men that will give you that version of themselves, right?
What do you
They'll
mean?
give you that protective version of themselves.
Right.
They will hand feed you that. But
Right.
they can't hand feed you the emotional support that you need to pick yourself back up. When you provide, when I'm speaking as a woman, we provide that emotional safe space for a man who is emotionally retarded or emotionally stunted. Sorry.
Don't get us canceled.
So I know is emotionally stunted. He doesn't know
Okay.
how to receive having someone that is supporting, that is not trying to dip out of the pool, that's trying to dip out of the pockets, that's not trying to
Okay.
dip out of everything to take away from the focus.
Okay. So whose
They
fault is
will
that?
That's your mama's fault. That's your
Okay.
daddy's fault. That's
Okay.
whoever raised you, that's their fault. And also, you grown. Go get some therapy. Go get some therapy.
Church.
You need to get some therapy
Church.
because there is nothing
Uh,
more frustrating to a woman to pour into a man to try to help him in all aspects of his life. She's trying to make sure that he's healthy. She's trying to be like, "Oh, you need this? I got you. I'm gonna help you do that. Oh, you need this? I have an idea. And if it works for
so
you, I'm just gonna send it." When I tell you, there are men that be like, "Yo, yo, 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 cool out. I got me. I always had me. I don't need nobody." Do you know how detrimental that is to that woman because she's being her authentic self?
hold
And
on. Read. Go ahead. My bad. My bad.
as being her authentic self, it is not being received by the person that she's trying to love. So at the end of the day, that person has scarred and hurt, and now she got to pick herself back up. So there's nobody filling her cup back up because he has taken his and then some, and now she has to refill her own cup back up. Now, and I'm just saying, there are just very few men that'll
Oh,
just
no, I
do it.
did. Hold on. I
You won't
don't
even do
know.
it. You won't do it because you
Hold
don't
on.
know how to receive it.
I don't. I don't. So this is the thing.
So
But this is the thing. I want to. I want
talking
to.
about
I
some,
want to
I
bring this
don't,
point
I
out.
don't know.
I want to bring this point out. The issue with what you said, and I want you to read what's the name's message too, because he cooking. But this is the thing. What happens with a lot of dudes, especially when you start approaching the high five and you start touching the six figure side of things,
Mhm.
at some point you probably had to become such a beast to
Mhm.
get there, right? So you're
Agreed.
celebrated for suppressing any kind of emotion and get to the work. So you do that over a 10 to 15 to 20
Yeah.
years worth of time. How you don't really know how to accept. Those put the quotation in it. You don't really know how to accept something that we would lightly say help
Mhm.
without seeing the contingency involved in it, the business
Right.
part of it. Because you had to train yourself to be a piece. Like, no, okay. And the thing is, I think at a certain point, when you start getting into business, you are you're in every relationship for a particular reason.
Right.
Some of it's not financially driven, but it is a specific reason why I have you in my space, right?
But a relationship is supposed to be a balance of two people. It's a give and take where you're supposed to uplift. We have this conversation all the time. You're supposed to fill
Yeah.
in certain gaps. And I'm not saying that you have to do it all the time, but that is truly what a relationship is. If we're going to go biblical, I'm your rib, I'm your support.
Right.
So whatever you are, I am. So whatever you are, I am. Whatever working things that you have going on, you're supposed to allow me to be there for you in all aspects.
And what is
But a lot
that?
of people don't take on the biblical part because they're not willing to let go of some of the mental evils that they have going on, and they're thinking about, oh, the hustle. oh, if I let this person in, then they're gonna mess up my flow, or they gonna ask me for some dough,
Guess what?
or
Guess
it's gonna
what?
be
Guess
something
what though?
crazy. But everybody isn't like that, especially if they're supposed to be your partner. This is, this supposed to be your person.
Eh,
So for me, I'm your rib.
and
It's supposed to We're supposed to be as a one.
you're talking about in a relationship standpoint.
Relationship standpoint. I'm not
Okay.
talking about a bum.
I
I'm not
don't.
talking
So
about
this
just a
is the
random
thing.
bum.
This is the thing. And it sounds bad. It sounds terrible.
It's bad. Period.
It's gonna sound bad. But at a certain point, you start to realize, okay, and some of it, I think women go through it with the I'm getting older. I don't feel as pretty. I don't feel like all this stuff, right? For dudes, it's all based on accomplishments. A lot of our stuff is accomplishments.
Mhm.
So if you group the accomplishments or the lack of accomplishments with whatever the support has been without acknowledging whatever's missing,
Mhm.
because now but then you start getting to the back and forth where it's like, yo, everybody's not a mind reader. Nobody should be expected to be a mind reader, right?
No, that's because you're supposed to have a good level of communication.
I agree. But see, for me, and maybe it's just me. Well, no, I know it's not just me because I know a lot of my friends. Y'all think the same way. But what happens is you start to, in the boss side of things, from the boss side of things, and it just spills over. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. It spills over. But from a boss side of things, what does the best bosses do? They learn how to communicate and they learn how to delegate.
Mm-hmm.
But in delegation, when you get into a relational standpoint, it's like, well, yo, in this business, I got 15 people. I got 15 people to carry out all of these things. In a relational standpoint, you start to be like, I can't expect you to carry out all these other. And I'm not saying it's me. I'm not saying it's me. Make sure I'm clear. I'm not saying that is me. But that's when you get into the whole extracurricular activities that go on. And the secretary going out of town with the boss, and they do their thing, and the wife knows about it. That's how you get there. So it's like, for me, it's just like, yo, I don't know. I think the whole strong thing. I think if a man is not exhibiting the strong characteristics up front, you'll never get to the other part anyway. I know a lot of the red blue pill people always like to have those conversations, and I normally keep quiet about it because I'm like, yo, y'all just the Andrew Tates. I like Andrew Tate. I like him, but I think they'll push it forward just to get the content out. But there is some truth in that. Like, if you're not exhibiting that leader and that beast and that not give a F behavior, you'll never.
Like, you can see if somebody is a boss, so to speak, and they have where they are in different, social standpoints.
Right.
So if their main social area, they are like the grunt person, they operate like the grunt person. Even if they are the boss in these other arenas, but their main spot, they the grunt. So they the lackey. So they have lackey tendencies. So when it comes to standing 10 toes down, they got 5.
So this is the flip side of that. And I know OG out there going crazy. I'm gonna have to just read. I'm gonna have to screenshot and read a lot of this because I got you pulled up on the phone, and I got half of my IG feed is showing up on the computer, so I don't know what's going on with it. I can see half of it, but
we're gonna have to take like at least 2 minutes to go up because he is going off.
Well, give me a summary of what he's saying.
So basically, he is saying men that are talking, they are being bashed in needs, and all men need to be provisional, have provisions, attributes, and then we probably wouldn't have to have the problem that you're talking about.
But so to add to that though, because I think the catch-22 again is, if the man ain't doing this part, that the strong beast stuff, if he's not doing that, it's not only him not getting the woman, but it's also him getting looked down on from people like me.
And then y'all
But
getting
this is the
mad
thing. But
because
no, this
now
is the
you
thing.
have a masculine woman.
But this is the thing though. Even with people, a lot of people like me, if we see that and we can kind of see what's going on, most of the dudes that got real good hearts is going to try to say, "Yo, bro, try this. What you
Mhm.
think about this? This would be dope if you try this. This is right." But then that goes to, "I don't need no help." So it's just a reoccurring like wheel of bad fortune.
And that can trickle down into your relationship.
Right.
And it's not healthy.
Right. So this is the thing, and I've talked a little bit about the whole counseling stuff. But I can see even with that how if the man is not doing the provisional things, y'all little counseling sessions that y'all be with, we need to go get the counseling. We need to go talk to somebody. Oh my God, you just keep doing the same thing.
First of all,
Guess what? Guess what though?
going to
Guess
counseling, some people need to go to counseling by themselves as
that's
well.
true. That's true.
But go
But
ahead, my
if
bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
but if the dude ain't doing his part,
Mhm.
he gonna get called out in counseling. Guess what? It's
Hard.
just
Hard.
reaffirming. It's just
Hard.
reaffirming the same thing over and over.
And then they get mad. Oh, you taking her side? No, it's just facts. It's not taking a side at this point. It's about facts because if she's a bum, they gonna call out all
She's
her
a
bum
bum.
feature.
He's a bum.
He's a bum.
She's a bum.
He's a bum.
They're all
We're
bums.
bums.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Me. Let me see. It would be on counseling if a man is that boy preaching. Listen, OG Nathaniel preaching, man. Let me give that man a clap, man. Let me give him one. That's real talk though. Like so, and I only can speak from a man's perspective, but I think I do a really good job of putting myself in the other person's shoes. I really try to do that, right? My issue is also where the blinders go on. And it's a matter of fact, I think I got a video about that. But when the blinders go on and everybody ignores the needs
Mhm.
of every person, and I'm not just
Yep.
talking about relational, like
It's everybody. It's like
everybody,
autopilot.
right? Because I know, and I'm not gonna say no names. Y'all know who y'all are. I work with a lot of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. But it's a lot of the times where we might have some people come into work and they say, well, you know what? I don't care what the customer said. If the customer said that, we get by there in about 3 weeks. And this is the thing. I'm always going to say, well, if you were the person that needed the service
Would
and
you wanna
somebody
wait 3
said,
weeks?
yeah, and somebody said, I'm going to get back there in 3 weeks, how would you feel? But I think, and you're not going to like that, but I think from what I've noticed, I'm gonna start stuttering. What? I think from what I've noticed that a lot of my European queens have really strive to meet that particular need in
Mhm.
every situation though. I'm not talking about relational. I make myself clear. I'm not talking about relational. I can bring out every time I talk to a customer. Right? Case of now I'm in Alpharetta, so they got bags. They got the real bags,
Mhm.
old money, right? But every except for I can't say that either on the spot because that's
No.
a whole nother group of people. But
Don't do it.
when it comes to a lot of the older or the younger or any of the white wives that come
Mhm.
and I'm servicing the house, that sounds crazy. But when I'm coming to look at their water meters and the water meters, when I'm coming to look at this stuff, they always come with the polite energy. Even if it's a bad situation, like, oh, you're gonna have to get a plumber. Guess what? It's always just good energy. Well, Mike, I appreciate you. No problem. We just get somebody to buy here, we get it worked out. Done. Every time. You know where I'm going.
I know where you're going, and I
Every
have a comment after this, please. Go ahead.
every last time.
Mhm.
No, hold on, wait, let me see. Let me see. Before I talk, let me see. I got two situations where it was a cool black woman and she approached the situation with good energy. Two times out of 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Well, I took off 21, 22, 23. Out of 9 years worth of working at one spot, I can count 2 times where a black woman's been cool.
Oh, that's
What do you
nice.
account that to? And they got the same money. Both of them got husbands.
Mhm.
What would you account that to? What's the
Being upbringing, being bougie, and thinking Benjamins can get over class, and that's not a thing. Some people are classless. That's it. But you know what? I have a little interesting little tidbit on the flip side.
okay?
So my house, there was an issue with the roof, right? The company messed up. The
Okay.
roofing company did a trash job. They did. So they said they were going to go out and fix it. Now it wasn't just my roof, okay? It was everybody's roof was messed up. So they
Okay.
had to go back and each roof, they decided to wait to each person. I stay in the townhouse. To each person was just like, this is a problem. This is come fix it. So
Okay.
I come out. The people
Okay.
that look like this
Yeah.
came through here. Guess what kind of job they did? I came to the door. I was like, "Hey,
Trash.
how you doing? Let me know if you need anything. What do you need me to show you?" I went and showed them. They were more interested in other things than getting the job done.
Well,
Took
did they
them a
get the
really
job
long
done?
time.
Did they get the
No,
job?
they really messed up,
No
and
job.
then caused
Neither one of the
more.
jobs.
Neither one of the jobs.
Oh god
Sent
damn.
sent 4 people that look like this, right?
Yeah.
each each time that people got worse and worse and worse, and then will lie and say that they actually did some work, not realizing I have cameras around my house and I can see if you actually took the ladder off of your rig and put it up to go to the top. The dude, I looked at the dude in the truck and he was like, yeah, I went up there and I fixed it. This was a Hispanic guy. And I said, you did? I said, what'd you see? He was like, I just moved around some shingles. I said, really? On
Uh,
camera, right? I said, really? You did? I said, that's wild because I was looking up from the second story window, watching you in your truck, and you just sat there and then 15 minutes later you decided to come. No big deal. But let me tell you who did come through and did fix it.
yeah.
Um, this guy
Yeah.
came through. He was like,
I only
howdy.
hire Mexicans.
No,
That's where
this
you
was
messed
a
up.
Caucasian guy. He came
Um,
through. He was nice. He said, "Ma'am, how are you doing?" He was like, "I apologize. I don't have any booties right now. Do you mind if I walk on your floor?" Instead of walking in my house with your nasty boots with no booties on, the other people did that. That
uh,
gentleman didn't. I had offered everybody the same thing. I always offer water or something like that. This
right.
gentleman, he stayed 2 hours. The people that came before left the tarp, um, used regular nails that were like this thick, so they went through, not
And
roofing
create a
nails.
water spot.
So they created a water spot, which created water damage inside of my house,
Right.
and then tried to tell me it was my fault.
Hmm.
And I was like, that's interesting. And so he came through, he fixed the shingles that they left uncut up and removed. He put them back down and then fixed the other spot that they missed. And you know what? All this time he did all of that and he would apologize for interrupting me each time instead of just knocking on the door when I said that, I'm working. Um, give me around a time frame so I can, meet you. He was a gentleman. I gave him water. I said, "You want some snacks?"
I kid.
Um,
I kid. I
I
kid.
got you. Whatever you need. I'm like, he was so nice to me. I was like, maybe I need to walk on the other side too. I said because he didn't treat me like I was a piece of me, and I bet I could have got a lobster dinner hour, boy. I'm like, "Dang."
Look, OG getting on me. I'm just kidding, bro. The Mexicans my folk, man. They love me, man. They love me.
It was a shiesty business, and if I was a worse person, I might do a Yelp review on them, um, for real,
Are they
because
even online?
they're a big company,
Oh, well, we need to do
huge.
an ad then. We need to
They
get
are
some of that money then.
they are a huge sorry
We
company. They are trifling. I don't want to support that.
Nah,
I
that
don't
does
I
sound
don't
like
want to
trash.
support
It sound like
trash.
trash.
They trash.
And this in your city, in your area?
Yep, in my area, they are trash, and they be working a lot of big construction places. So,
So, so I was
woo.
gonna say this. I guess I was gonna say this from a landlord perspective, with them waiting on fixing your unit
Hmm.
because they wanted to get everybody's unit fixed. I get it. It's cheaper to get everybody's stuff done at one time.
But they weren't. These aren't owned by people. Like these are owned by actual people. This ain't a landlord situation that they got going on. This is actual just people that are like, why did y'all mess my roof up?
Okay, okay, okay. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
Let them ride. Let them ride. Let them ride. Well, I think we
It's
did that.
terrible.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations. We did it.
But you're right though. Sometimes the other side do treat us better.
I'm just saying, and honestly, I can't say my
I can't say all
personal
around.
experience because I'm gonna bring me everywhere, right?
Hmm. I
If I'm
mean, you are fire. I just want you
Thank
to know
you.
you need to just give yourself claps because you be bringing that good energy. And me personally, I can bring some good energy, but if I see your state, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna exit.
So for me, I think I don't know. I really do believe that part in the Bible where it say you give and you shall receive, and I
Hmm.
take that literal, like not just with money, but just like energy. Like I
Yes.
can't. And this is the funny thing. I've caught myself when I'm in a space. I don't really get in bad moods. I get into thinking moods where I'm trying to solve a problem, right?
Hmm.
Some that problem might be a $100 problem. Sometimes it's $150,000 problem. I need a lot more brain power for the
Hmm.
150. So I think a lot of times what I would do, I just get a straight face, and my straight face can look very condescending. It can look very dismissive, and I
Almost
learned
like
that
an
about.
RBF face.
Yeah, I have it, but what I've learned is when I come into a spaces like that, if I come in, because normally I'm by myself if I'm in that space, but if I have to be around people and I'm like that, I normally can check myself because normally when I come into the room, everybody be like, "Yo, well, good morning." That's
Hmm.
me every time. So if I don't come in like that and they don't show me that energy before I show it to them, I'm like, "Oh, okay, they were looking for dot dot dot. Let me get them. Let me get them that right quick, and then I'll
Hmm.
tend back to me in a minute." But I'm aware. I'm aware of all that stuff. And my issue, I think, right now is a lot of fellas don't have the space, personal space. I don't think they have the personal space to find what awareness is for them. Especially the ones that's either married with the kids, the single dude that's trying to figure out his career, the dude that got the banging career that's trying to figure out what retirement looks like. It's always
Hmm.
something. It's
Right.
it's always something to work on. So it's just like my heart goes out to us for that reason. Now, of course, my heart goes out to the women too, right? But it's like at some point,
But you have, no offense, have dealt with a lot of soft women.
okay.
When asked me soft life women in your adult season. Me
Okay.
personally, I have many hats. I had on my construction hat earlier today. I'm a painter hat. I have on my I'm getting ready to remodel this thing hat. I am All these things are going off in my brain. It's like a list. I'm like, boom, I got all of this done. Let me make sure that I can do this too. Oh, This is a dope idea. Let me write that down. Oh,
Got you.
this is a good thing. Let me put this
You
down.
need to start talking to ChatGPT.
And then
I'm just saying.
you're right. You're
You
right.
need
And then
to
I
flush out
have
the
all of my
ideas.
stuff
That's
for,
all.
I gotta think about for my kids. I'm like, oh, did they have this? Did they have that? Then, oh crap, I gotta sign so and so up for this. Did I get this? How much
Right.
money is this gonna cost me? You know, all these things are like coming through, and I'm like deducting money out of the bank in my head before I spend it because, these things are just gonna be coming through, period. It's not gonna stop. They're never gonna stop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get that, but I can't relate because I've just been dealing with I gotta be on. And there's not a lot of I have to be on women who aren't labeled, oh, she's a strong woman and be soft. Like I'm a lady at the end of the day. Like
Yeah.
I do have to handle a lot of things. I will put you in your place. I will correct you with a lot of things. But when I tell you, honey,
Well,
honey,
hey,
like
it is what it
I
is.
get you. You have to always have the business brain, but that just depends on what's going through with the person. If you've only dealt with people with soft life, it's kind of going to be hard for you to be able to relate because you've only had to deal with those individuals. It's different dealing with
That's,
somebody like us.
well, I have a friend. I'm not gonna say her name. Uh, but she is with the guy, right? I'm trying to make sure I don't paint it too good because if I tell the story too good, why are you talking about me on that pod? So I'm gonna just say it's a friend of mine. She does
Hmm.
really good financially. She's like, but this is the thing. She's a me when it comes to figuring out business practices and how to
Hmm.
staff it. And then by the time she staffed it, actually she's probably better than me. I'm B100. She's probably better than me when it comes to developing businesses and monetizing it immediately.
Hmm.
She's just it's like money's just attracted to her, right? But the thing is this, she normally gets with the same dude in
Same
different
type of dude.
forms. And the
Hmm.
crazy thing is not just black dudes. The white dudes that she gets with, it's the same thing. It's the same. And I was telling her, I said, yo,
There's a
I said,
lesson with that.
it is. It is. But I was telling her, I said, yo, I said, everything that you're saying, because her issue is normally I can't find nobody, ain't nobody got. And I said, well, the issue is you've built yourself up to be the six-figure woman, and you take pride in it, and I appreciate it. You did it. Like, congratulate, give you one.
Congratulations.
You did your thing. Good job. But everybody keeps saying it, and it's a real. It's true. If you've built yourself up to a certain point and you've done it all dolo, you don't really
Hmm.
have space for somebody else to come in and do nothing. You're gonna have a Oprah and Stedman situation. I don't know no dudes where
Let me
that's
be the
the ideal
secretary who
situation.
I'm willing to be that for you so I can fit into your life. But everybody is not that.
No,
Everybody's not that.
no. And the thing is, dude, I think even with us dudes getting a pedicure or a manicure, I remember the first time. Um, did she get it? I think yeah, I think my wife got the pedicure. It was a pedicure, and no, it was the massage. It was a massage, right? I was like, I feel awkward. It feels awkward because it's the thing. Who before our generation, how many dudes actually got the care, like the real care given to them? And we start from childhood all the way up to 20s. No, boy, you better get out there and go get the work done.
I was taught some different.
What were you taught? Tell me what you were taught.
All right. So growing up, my grandmother raised me, right?
Okay.
So yes. you are to tell that person, yeah, you go out there, you do those things, but when they come home, I'm the safe space. I'm the
Soon as I come
I,
home,
you know, your back hurt.
amazing
Want me to rub
to
your
you.
back? Do you need this? I mean, I I'm not going to speak on it, but I did those things. Like,
Right?
okay, and I'm gonna say it. So I
Was
used
it
to shower my husband and wash him head to toe, lotion him head to toe. You know, those were, that was our time. So, and he would do that for me as well when I needed it.
right?
But I did it, we did it all the time. We showered together. Wash you up, clean your beard, do your face, making sure your pores are clean, you know, make sure that whatever I put on my face to do for my face, I'm doing it for you. You ain't gonna like
I was
it,
about to
but
say,
your
did you
face
do
gonna
it for
look
you
good.
or did you do it for him?
I did it for him
Okay.
because I mean,
All right.
he could have went out there looking like who done it and why? You my husband. Like
So you did
I
it
don't
for
need nobody.
you.
I don't need nobody
You
looking
did it
at
for
you.
you.
I don't need no, because I could have left you looking like garbage.
Okay.
I made sure that you look good for you. Like, I asked. I wasn't just like, come over here and let me. Unless I saw like some sort of like hair bump or something, I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna get it. I have to
Okay.
get it because it's like, oh, it's right there. Let me just,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cute too. I like that. That's cute.
So I was taught that that's what you need to do. And you have to do that as much as you can. Like if you can't do it every night, do it as much as humanly possible. Do
Okay.
it as much as you want to keep your husband. Because whatever you not doing, some heifer is gonna do. That's my
Yes, they
grandma's
will.
terms.
They will.
Okay. Don't come for me. That's granny.
They
Okay.
will. They will.
Um and so she definitely told me, she said, you got to be a lady outside, but in the house.
Well, on top of that, so
Hmm.
in my new discovery in after 40, as soon as I touch 41, it's like, oh no, I'm getting old. But in my new discovery on another pod, but I think it's a training process that goes on through
Hmm.
through in all aspects though.
Mutually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a training process because I think I do believe that whole thing where you only can love to the extent that you've been shown love. You can't show nothing that you've never experienced. I do believe that. But most people normally just stop there. Right?
But once you're like one, you need to grow together and grow to, learn each other so that person can appreciate and you both can appreciate each other. Like I was telling you before, we're supposed to be that balance.
Right?
We're that support. Whether you want to take it in or not, that's God in the Bible. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. It's
Right?
not that she who finds a husband finds her everything. That's not in the Bible. It,
I
it's
mean,
it's it's it's
new
not.
translation
n-
maybe.
We're not doing that.
New translation. I mean, give
We're
them
not.
something.
We're not talking about the Gen Z. Oh, she was a ride or die. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Okay. We
but
sticking
even
with the basics. And I get what you're saying, but come on.
with the so in showing the love, right? And
Hmm.
this I think I've said this before too. I think it's a such thing as knowing when your partner needs to pull back,
Yeah.
right? Now the thing about that is this.
You need to
That's never
communicate that.
yeah, communicate and that's never comfortable. As
No, it's
soon as
not.
because when you think about speaking for myself, when I was out there selling A for money in the clinic every weekend, doc, this shit burn me this week. Nah, you ain't get it. I'm back outside. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
He
Am I
not playing,
playing? I'm
y'all.
not
He
playing.
not playing.
I'm playing a little bit. It's a little jokey joke.
He ain't playing
But
for real.
but when I was doing what I was doing, right? I never aimed to get a deep relationship with anybody. right? We just outside. We are outside having fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got so many other stories I could build around that, but I'm not gonna say it on this
We're not
live.
doing that
Maybe
today.
next week. Maybe next week.
Fine.
But no, this is the thing. If you have gotten used to
Your
minimum,
mama said you a lie.
who's mama? Why's my mama? Look. Let me tell you, my mama know about this. She know what it is.
I can't.
Look, tell
Ooh, I
tell
gotta
about
get some
it.
composure about myself.
See, now my mama know exactly the stories because she know
Mama
you
Crawford,
know who
where
I'm talking
you
about.
at? I need to come see you.
She know who I'm talking about. So I'm gonna leave that where it is.
I can't wait to see
OG.
you. I
Yes, my
cannot
mom is
wait
on
to
Facebook right
see
now. She is literally
you.
on Facebook right now.
Cannot wait to meet you because I want
But
to know all the tea.
no, you don't. You
Yeah, I
don't.
do. I
I
do.
wish I could say names.
No,
This dirty
no.
bee.
If we could
Look
have
at
them
this
as
dirty bee done
guests,
burnt.
then maybe. But we're not gonna do that.
Look, look, my mama gonna be like, "Oh, I know who you
Oh
talking
no,
about."
you don't know.
That girl was crazy about you.
She was terrible.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by my mother, no, the thing is, like, if you get used to the bare minimum, it's like, all right, bare minimum is what we get. I'm cool with that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you just live with it. It just is what it
Mm-hmm.
is. See, my mama laughing. She know what I'm
Yep,
talking
she
about.
laughed. She's like,
Your
no.
son was outside.
Outside? Outside.
Auntie
Everybody
Bear.
outside. Line up
Auntie
everybody.
Tiger.
Ah,
Oh, Jesus.
mm.
But guess
Make
what?
you
I'm saved
stop.
and redeemed. Ah!
Thank you.
Ooh! You gotta put that. Ooh! Gotta
Gotta
put the
lean back
Bible
with
hands
it.
on it. Ooh! Saved and redeemed.
Yep.
In church every Sunday. Married, got kids.
Praise be.
Praise be to the Most High. I made it through. I made it through unscathed.
And
No
will
gonorrhea.
continue to
No
be
herpes.
Oh,
No chlamydia. Huh? No green stuff coming from me.
please stop.
You know I can keep going.
You can
I
keep
can
going.
keep
We do
going.
not need to name every STD that there is. We are not.
Oh, Jesus.
We're all done.
Take the big wheel, Lord. Take the big wheel. All right. Listen, I'm gonna just say
All
on
the
tonight.
time.
I'm gonna
You
just
got
say
to
on
do.
tonight. I appreciate everybody that's rocked with us. My mama probably at the house rolling now.
She is
She
rolling.
knows exactly who I'm talking.
She do. That's probably why she probably bent over laughing.
Oh my God.
The
Now
devil.
the thing is, now I gotta take this off Facebook. I gotta take this off Facebook now because
No.
what's gonna happen is the person that I'm talking about is probably gonna see this joint. They're like, I mean,
Nasty work. You know what? Then that's their problem because if they call themselves out, that's COE right there. You hear me?
COE, yeah.
Yep.
Facts.
Facts.
But anyway, do we have any wrap ups? Wrap ups. That went good.
Make sure you wrap it up.
That went good. Maybe we could get a
Wrap it
condom
up.
endorsement for this show. That'd be fire.
Trojan man. Yeah.
That'd be fire. We get a condom endorsement for this joint. Only
Yo.
Magnums. Only Magnums.
Only. How about, only Magnums. Ladies, you know what? These men is acting up. Can we get some only toys? How about that?
Yeah.
I didn't say for you.
You're right. This okay. All right. This is not the Mad Lucrative Podcast.
No,
On another
it's lucrative love. On another day. On another
Meg, you wildin', but so smart. This is cool. Hey, bruh. Hey, OG, I'm just saying, bruh. If they want to spend some money, then let them come over here and spend. We're gonna bring the audience. Come on, we're gonna bring them.
come through.
But yeah, I think last but not least, I just want to make sure that we invite everybody out. Every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, we will be doing this show. live. When you want to watch this on playback, this will be posted on YouTube. This will be posted on YouTube on Friday nights at 8 o'clock. Friday
Lucrative
nights at
Love.
8 o'clock. Lucrative.
Also, remember, people, please, if you want to get a little spotlight on yourself, you want to get matched up, please come through.
Yep.
And he will post the email right around in here somewhere.
Yep. It'll be down
So
there somewhere.
you can come and get some exposure.
Yeah.
You know, show your talents. If you're a chef, if you just, trying to
Actually,
find your next boo thing, yo,
make sure you know what you're getting.
make sure you know what you're getting yourself
Come.
into, and we're gonna wrap it up, okay? And always.
I think is that it? Is that it? I was gonna try to put this joint on the bottom, but I don't think I can.
You
I
gotta
gotta
go over the
pre-do
fan
it.
base.
Man, I do want to do the fan base. I do want to go over the fan base. I know for 2025 we were looking at doing more platforms and offering it to more people. So fan base was my next platform. I'm gonna let y'all know I am on Rumble. If y'all don't know Rumble is, I'm there. I have a lot of white followers that
Of
love me
course
over
he
there.
does. I mean, I would too.
That
Rumble,
boy,
young
that boy
man,
is
rumble.
funny, ain't it? That boy is
Mhm.
good. I don't know. He do music. He be doing the jokes.
Mhm. I swear.
But I am planning on migrating, or yes, migrating. Yeah, migrating all of our content over to Fanbase too. I just wanted to make sure that we had a nice, clean show before I did it, because last year when we started the show, we had a lot of technical difficulties, and I felt like a bum.
Mhm.
I was like, "This is not good energy. This
And
is
then
low
he kept dumping
vibrational."
me, y'all. He was dumping me like driving me like a bad habit. For
Hey,
real, for
I'm
real.
sorry you feel that way.
It's okay. It's okay. I was triggered. It's okay. I was feeling abandoned.
When
It's
somebody don't
not
want to,
you.
when
It's
somebody
me.
don't want to take accountability,
It's
I'm
me.
sorry you feel that
Yeah, I'm
way.
sorry you feel that way. That's some gaslighting stuff. Drop fire. Like,
Oh,
God.
oh, Jesus. Take the big wheel. I'm going to start saying that now. Take the big one, Lord. Don't take the little one. If you take the
Drop
little one.
fire. Drop fire. Just drop fire. Yes.
But yeah, we will be everywhere. But right now, I want to make sure that we go over to YouTube. This show is the Lucrative Love Experience. I also have the Mad Lucrative Podcast. I also have sessions when I'm making the beats. Yeah, just holler at me, man. Holler at me. I wish I could cuss, but I'm on the fast. So I can't cuss right now. Give me about 21 days. After the 21 days, I'll be able to cuss again.
Hopefully, after the 21 days, he won't feel the need to have the
I wanted to
profanity pop out.
I wanted to tell OG, yo, F with me. Hey, F with me, boy. F with me. I
Hmm.
can't say that. I can't say that.
No. We're trying
But
to be lucrative.
yeah, we gotta be lucrative. Yeah,
Hmm.
no poverty. No poverty.
No poverty
All
over
right.
here.
So it's been a real thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We out.
Appreciate it.
Peace.